Hey guys, Joe here with Black Rock Central Railroad. I'm not sure how this video is going to turn out. I had a couple of guests come over a little while ago, and I turned the camera on and just let it record. However, I did notice a couple times where the camera had turned itself off. So I'm going to go ahead and download whatever it shot, and if it turns out, fine and dandy, we'll post it. If it doesn't, then you'll never see the video. So let me take the camera back off the tripod again, and we're going back upstairs and try to download this and see what kind of ridiculous mess I recorded. So hang tight for a bit. Let's do a little bit of extension in here. Yeah. Well, this half of the basement used to be wood shop when I did all my home improvement work.
Yeah.
Because I was a contractor part-time contractor for 8 years.
Yeah.
And this was all, hell, I had table saw, radial arm saw, band saw, 3 sanders, and all sorts of stuff that were all along here.
Yeah.
And real quick, I just started selling everything and got rid of everything.
So are you actually like officially like retired or?
Oh yeah. I've been retired since 2013. I worked for a Chevrolet dealer down in North Point in Baltimore, and wound up when Dad was in the hospital dying. They refused to give me enough time off to go down there. I only had 3 days vacation left, and they said that's all I could take. And I said, well, that's not going to work. And I said, well, then you're going to have to quit. So I retired instead and left it alone at that. Okay? I have no clue. I've got all kinds of... No.
They got the same thing.
I probably got pieces here I can give you.
Okay, yeah, I it probably came from another.
It came from another set. I've got all kinds of pieces around here.
Are these all did you make these or are these from what's his name?
No, they're all bots. They're bots with little shot trees. Aside from a couple of JTT trees that are still there.
Is the pine trees from Bob too?
No. No, the pine trees are Walter's crap.
They look good mixed in.
Yeah.
That's what you got there. Oh, there you go. I was talking about your backdrop. I mean, you did a nice video on the backdrop.
Well, that's just, that backdrop just painted with a sponge.
Yeah, I was going to say, if I can get him with a sponge or just a brush.
I got to find the video.
Because when you put the trees in front of it, you're going to see the detail. It's just giving you the idea. Even the clouds, you can do a little sponge.
You can make something out of that. Well, that's what it is. It's part of it was a fire one time. I'll just cut it down. Nobody's going to play with you. Well, since the video's on, Black Rock Central has visitors.
Hey!
First ever visitors to the railroad.
Really?
That railroad is awesome. I'm in awe. I haven't even got past one
I
spot.
haven't got past the refinery yet.
No. This is amazing. Thank you for having us over, Joe.
Not a problem. I enjoy having people over. Yes.
So, what's this?
That's just a piece of plastic. Yeah, a piece of flat plastic.
And is this 3D?
That is, yes, that's from, it's going to come in parts.
Let's look at that then.
It's from Bruce Giroux, who does a lot of 3D work through Jack Jack. And he made that for me, And he's supposedly working on another one, but he's so damn busy,
Yeah.
it's pitiful. And then I've got the 3 tanks over there by the refinery. Those 3 are his too. Yeah, I put the pipes in them, but he could either
Yeah.
tanks itself. Well, I had I had 2. And then for some reason I went ahead and I bought a 3rd. Out of stupidity, I guess.
Yeah.
And then
We're tough.
I won one from cousin Vinny's Christmas
Oh, did you?
show. Well, we better string them all together here. So
When we came across, was it the neighbor? But there's all those refineries.
Yeah.
All you see is pipe.
yeah, that's
It's like, I don't know where that. How do you even know?
I have no clue.
So you gotta just throw pipe everywhere.
Yeah, that's all I
Make
do.
it look
is-
like something.
Yeah, make it look busy. I'll build 3 of those damn things. Jack has
Oh, that's
one.
right. What is he gonna, you said he's tearing up the track, is he redoing the layout too, or?
No, he's just replacing all the track in there. He may end up, moving some of the track to different places and that kind of stuff.
You know he's changing it all the time. He was
Yeah.
big in the tanks at one time, like, uppers.
Yeah. Jack, get out.
Oh, Stephanie, what do
Come
you
on.
got?
Go back upstairs. Go on upstairs. You, no, you, go upstairs. Stay up there.
Start seeing it better, huh?
Yeah.
Fix
Now,
it, get it,
that I've got to
speed
make
up,
a-
gonna be coming down there.
I gotta make a couple of jigs so that I can replace the gears on that thing.
This thing?
Yeah. That's the first Bachmann that came out that has plastic gears on metal axles. And the gears split. Right now I've got them just temporarily just kind of super glued together. And sometimes it'll run, sometimes it won't even bother to try.
Yeah. You know what, this is where I don't have, like, sometimes I can't get past my own mind, because if you just randomly put buildings together, you threw a little, you just
Yeah,
made it look
that's-
like it's supposed to be.
Yeah, that's,
And I don't think that far in advance, like, I don't think,
well, my cold storage plant there is actually the, oh God, what the heck was it?
that the, railway,
Railway Express, I think is what it was, because where I had the windows all closed off, I just put brick in there to close those windows off.
yeah. Yeah, looks good.
What are your lumber pieces that look like the single boards and stuff, the small boards? What is that?
I don't think I've ever seen the town, really.
Some of them, a lot of those were part of an old Atlas kit that was a supplement to the Atlas Lumber Company. But they were plastic, but they're kind of stupid because they put like 4 boards and then they put a cross brace in there and then 4 more boards and put a cross brace. But a lot of those are actual just pieces of balsa wood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is a nice job on that house.
I wish I had fun to bring my iPad in here to take some pictures. It's in the car.
Where's your phone? Your phone on there, or is that out there?
No, I got my phone in my pocket.
So how do you reach all that back there? Is there for your switches?
Yeah.
I've just seen it go.
Somewhere around here I have a stool and I have a small ladder.
Well, you didn't have the backdrop up probably when you did that.
No, not when I built up most of this. When I put the backdrop up though, it was fun because I had to take all the trees out
Oh, yeah.
and mark where they were because they're all just in there with toothpicks. And then I'm like this, bending over, leaning over the backdrop to paint the backdrop.
Yeah,
and then put all the trees back in again.
I could have traced a little bit and left that off and painted it, but that's painting in the black too.
Yeah.
Looks good though, Joe. Nice job.
This looks awesome.
But what I do have to do is, there's a staging yard behind that backdrop,
Yeah, yeah.
and that's got to go.
Stage yard has to go.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I can't reach behind the cement plant. Because of the staging yard being back there behind the backdrop.
Oh, you can't get back in.
Can't get back there. So what I plan on doing is, the staging yard is still gonna be back there, but I'm gonna take it off and move it a foot away from the regular layout, so that I can slide in and, you know, get over top of the backdrop when I need to.
Chance to make it a little bit longer even.
You know.
So what is this, right, is that, what is this from right here?
That one came from, that came from the cement plant building, from the Valley Cement Plant.
Because I was been
Is that
trying
more
to,
than one plant there?
Yes.
yeah, that's a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, because one of the sets of silos is from Medusa Cement.
Okay.
And that's all you get, is the silos and the crap that goes on the top of it. The Valley Cement came with that set, with everything, plus the elevator for unloading, and 3 more buildings.
Yeah, so that's what I'm looking at getting that.
Yeah.
You just built that for Jack too. So I
Yeah,
have the, what do you have, what is that, Rockman?
yeah, Rock Man, or whatever
Yeah, I have
that is.
already built.
And then
You didn't have to fix it.
si-
I think you sent me a
silo-
bunch of stuff.
silos in the back are the same thing as these things here. One of them's from
I have that too.
the Glacier Sand Company,
Yeah.
and the other one is Golden Asphalt or something like that.
Yeah, yeah,
But they all look the same,
yeah.
but I just changed the,
Well, it's the thing with all these ones.
it's the same kit.
It's like, I want to get this set here. With that, there's
I think they're up to either 6 or 7 now for Merchants
Yeah.
Row.
Yeah, trains is moving,
What?
Tennessee.
Oh, okay. Am I in your way?
Yeah, well, you got to go.
Joe, get out of the way.
You got to
Get the
go.
hell out of the way.
Getting ideas.
I just picked this up too. Jason.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I haven't started on that yet. I put them up, and I did a bunch of the cards, and I didn't like what I did, so now I gotta wait until I can get some more cards. I'll get them from, order them from Michael Mark or who's from.
If you have any love, you always just take the measurements and do like the book cards.
Yeah.
So you got this?
What's that?
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's on.
Slash
No, no.
You probably buy them in bulk, right?
Well, they're like, I think $4 a tree. I think that's what they come up to do. $3 or $4 a tree. Yeah, now the end scale trees are a little less. Because I've got some of the end scale trees in there.
Yeah, you got it.
WHOs, yeah, I got the end scales mixed in there. But I order, he's got a website, yeah. Yeah, he's got a website.
Small shadow trees.
Yeah,
Long
long
Shadow
shadow
trees. I usually order them like 20 at a time.
Yeah. Well, they're solid trees.
Yeah.
So you knock them and they're gonna break like the super trees. Once you bring it the back side, the front side is really. I remember when you did all this, I remember watching those videos when you're moving this switch and you left this like abandoned and
Yeah, the abandoned track in there.
it was like a runaround or something.
Yeah, that's all it was.
Man, this is just amazing, man. You do such nice work. I got a couple of the. I think the Merchants Row 1, I have like 2 and 3. I sort of put one together. So I do want to do like a street running area.
Yeah.
Like a little downtown street running. I don't know, maybe on the second level. We'll see. If I ever get to that.
The thing that I regret most about this is I didn't put a double main in.
I'm feeling the same way on mine.
And if it wouldn't have cost me so damn much money to tear this down and redo it, because there's no way I can squeeze another track in here.
Yeah.
I'd tear it down and start all over again.
Oh, God.
I don't want to get involved in that.
Believe me, it stinks. I looked at my wife not that long ago. I said, man, the hell did I just do that for? Nothing that's not going to be nice when it's done.
Yeah.
You know, I had everything basically 90% done and scenic. Wasn't running beautiful enough. So, wasn't happy with it. That was the main thing. You know?
See if Anthony recognizes one of those trains that's on the shelf up there.
He was son of it.
I bet he don't recognize it. Santa Fe unit, I won from your contest.
That's right. Oh, that one. Yeah.
That one and the 4 cars up there.
That's right. I forgot about that. Changed a couple of them.
Yeah.
So did you just kind of like add that to that building?
He added a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, there's a bunch of crap that's added.
Now is that a Waller's thing there, or is that you made?
No, that is God, an old Walters kit. It's
Like this set of 4 back here with the square.
yeah, well, with the square that's on the top, yeah, that came with the kit.
And these are just a set
And
of
then
4?
I just added the rest of it to it. The long conveyor there is nothing but a piece of 3/4 inch wood, and then I glued the corrugations onto it.
Oh, man.
Thank you. I was going to say, what is that? Thank you.
So this is staging area, but it actually comes back through.
Yeah.
So how are you going to move it then?
Well,
Because it's a part of the layout.
well,
No?
once the backdrop comes off, this section here is by itself. I can unscrew this, move this back here, cut that, move
Bring
it
it all
out,
out.
and then just add on, add the track onto it that I need to, whatever track I need to.
It'll allow you to get in there a little
Yeah.
bit so you can work on. Just so you can work on that back there, or
Yeah,
do you have
or-
a switch or something? Like that?
Well, there's one switch back there that's not powered, and I don't have a cable on that one yet.
So you said that's a piece of 3/4 inch square wood?
And you
Yeah,
got
it's
these.
3/4 inch square wood, and then corrugated
Yeah, corrugated
plastic over top of
So
it.
where'd you get the wood from? Did you build that down
No,
yourself?
Harbor, Home Depot has them.
You can buy them. Go in the wood aisle, and they got all those little dowels and stuff.
Yeah, they got dowels and square stock and that kind of mess.
Yeah.
All right.
You gotta look through the wood to find it because it's usually underneath in little cubby holes and pick out what you
It's done in an
want.
aisle with all the molding and stuff like that. Usually. Lowe's probably have it too. You said you got Lowe's in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's got
They
low.
probably got an aisle like that, I'm sure. I don't see nothing running. Does this layout work actually? It just looks pretty.
It just looks pretty.
It does look
Does
pretty.
it?
It does look pretty.
Pretty amazing.
You get inside there.
Man, you make me feel like I need to tear mine down and start over. Look at this.
Yeah, me too. Are you code 83 or are you 100?
Nah, it's 100.
Where's your 100 looks so much better than mine?
Did you paint yours?
That's how I get underneath once I put the drop down in there. There's a lift up.
Smart. We had to thought about that. I never would. I don't want to say I would never would have torn mine up.
I love these lights. So the platform on this thing right here, did you build that or did that come from
What's
the
that?
kit? This,
I'm back here now.
this platform right here?
No, I built that out of scrap pieces.
Okay.
I said, I don't think that comes with that. So what is this facility here actually?
That's part of the plastics company.
Is that the place?
That's the plastics company.
Just look like it just, I've been trying to figure out something to do with my stuff. That's why I just saw it. this just gave me some great ideas for this.
Yeah, 'cause you got a hell of a nice setup too. So. And these are all those, was it We Honest or all those lights?
Yeah. Well, the lights aren't particularly from We Honest, but all the circuit boards that I use for them are.
Do you have one of those handy?
The circuit board, yeah.
You were talking about the other day that has all the, that's the one that already has the resistors built in, right?
Yep.
Did you use that textured paint on some of this?
No.
I think it was this. I hear something there. Beep, beep.
Really good. And a little more dim and light. I can't see this thing lit up.
Alexa, get them up there. You're gonna give me the spark. Who's WPD times 3
That's Bruce DeRose. Now, let's see.
What do you think they make a cup? Make one for him. Toss it back to me.
What is this?
That is Battles. Yep.
Try to save it. Try to save it.
They call it coal or black Battles.
I see it. It's supposed to make it so they just all screw in? What do you hook it to? Like a 12
Yeah.
12 I have a 12-volt box.
That works fine in there.
I'm just trying to do that.
Yep.
It breaks it down where it needs to be. You don't need any resistors on the lights?
Nope.
That's amazing. Because those are so hard.
That's the one.
I don't know.
I hate those. You want to put resistors on everything.
It's so hard. Yeah, 'cause I think I got the right lane. Let's see, let me show you.
Put this back in the rear of the corner.
Let's see, I'm gonna close up, make sure I get the right thing. Same. Is that it?
Yep.
Because those, I bought these kind of lights, where was that? From We Honest, and I bought them from somebody else too, on eBay.
Yeah, that's where I get them all.
And they're
from
really
eBay.
cheap, man. They're not
Yeah.
bad at all.
What is this black piece sticking? Is that just a piece of tube sticking out? With black, you painted black, we'll put the LED in?
That's actually a piece of U-channel.
Oh, you channel. Oh, okay.
That way I can just glue the LED into the bottom of it.
And that's you channel too?
Yeah.
It's nice that it makes it look modern.
Yeah.
It's not, you find those little goosenecks all the time.
Yeah, but if you
They're
get the
expensive.
HO ones, they're so damn big.
Yeah.
The HOs are way too big for the scale.
They're expensive. Like for what you get.
Yeah.
But even like you get like these Chinese ones, that are like the mounted ones, like the goosenecks and that, they're still.
Yeah, and these here, you gotta be careful, because there's like 3 different outfits that sell these lights. And 2 of them are the same height, but the third one is almost an inch shorter.
So which ones do you go with? Which
I just go on eBay
The
and,
1/100?
I find them, no, a lot of them will show you how tall they are.
Oh,
In inches, or in centimeters, whatever it is. And I make sure I'm buying the right size.
Yeah,
Because I didn't do that on one, and I ordered like 20 of them, which was 2 packages, and they came in and they were only this tall.
oh, wow.
And I sent the guy a nasty note, not really a nasty note, but I thought, these are not HO scale, these are N scale.
Yeah,
I said, in real life, they'd only be 8 feet tall, and there's no such thing as an 8-foot parking lot. Like,
no,
and he went ahead and he says, well, you can keep them, and he went ahead and refunded my money anyway. But I took them, put them back in the box that they came in, and took them to the train show, and got rid of them at the train show.
yeah, why not? It's, sometimes you go on those sites, I call them the Chinese sites,
Yeah,
and you have to click the right button, like it'll say this amount of money, but it's for an N scale, not HO scale.
Yeah,
You gotta click the
yeah.
button. Or the right amount of, however many in a package.
yeah.
This is a beautiful area, I mean, this is the perfect area to watch.
Now that's, I think it'll be better when I get something in this empty space here too. As far as the,
Maybe I'll just do some short, trying to come across the bridge with a
well, the only thing that goes over the bridge is my RDC.
Good crossing. That's the passenger line, right?
Yeah.
computer. We'll run the passenger train over across it.
We'll make sure this car gets over here this time.
I think it was derailed before it even hit that.
Usually every once in a while they'll derail right there.
Right.
What the hell is that? 9934, isn't it? Yeah.
What, at the splitter?
Yeah.
Get that lined up this way? That lines up good though. Yeah, I gotta work on mine. When you close my swing gate, there's a little push button that engages the power, and when you open it, it springs out.
Well, see, that's one thing here. If that's hanging down and you're running trains, your trains run the floor.
Yeah. Well, I didn't wanna do that, but that power, I don't know what happened, the wire broke. The way I have it in with the wood was too thick for it. I tried to drill it out a little bit, and I think I gotta do some work.
Well, usually, it's usually,
You remember, didn't you?
Yeah, that's I made.
What do you do for the water on top?
That's
For the copper.
that's all just plastic.
this,
So,
Someone usually did a big
Copper?
these are plastic. That's and the top piece is also very small plastic rod from plastic stuff. No, I don't know. It's yeah.
Who is this, Franklin?
Yeah.
This is what we thought we had the road back there. Having a hard time figuring out what we had to get
Yeah.
on the way.
Mine's
Mine's in back.
Houses in back?
Here's my train set. Now, here, I can see the goosenecks because it's a historic
Yeah.
scenic railroad. Now, what is that? Did that just run mainland or will it?
That runs a passenger line. That right there is one reason why I can't do what Jack Jack does. He turn his trains on and walk around and go to work.
That's it.
Yeah, because the passenger train crosses that at the same time that the freight train's coming through. I've had one very large collision at one time.
Oh, you get that,
Yeah, that's one separate circle along with this one here.
oh, you got a record board?
No, it's just a
You don't have to run that when you're running that. You wanted to go